The Judgment Day died because of one major thing, says Rhea Ripley. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Jennifer. Have a nice day. For the WWE family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. The Judgment Day is one of the biggest factions in WWE today. Hate them or love them, the heel group has been a mainstay on the roster for a few years now. However, Rhea Ripley believes the group is dead because of one major reason. Recently, the Eradicator had an interview with the Toronto Sun. In the interview, Ripley, a former member of the Judgment Day, was asked to share her thoughts on the current iteration of the group. She responded, claiming the faction died the day she and Damian Priest got turned on. For context, Ripley and Priest were betrayed by Finn Balor and company during SummerSlam 2024. It was a huge betrayal and one that led to a long blood feud between the faction and the Terror Twins. As such, it isn't that surprising to learn that Rhea Ripley does not care about what is happening with the group. Honestly, Judgment Day died when Damian and I got turned on. They died when we got kicked out. They died. They're not the Judgment Day anymore, and I have absolutely no idea what they're doing, claimed Ripley, from 739-751. Ripley got her revenge on the group earlier this year when she defeated Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship at Raw's Netflix premiere. Safe to say she has left her feud with the group behind, as it's clear to see from her words that the Judgment Day is not a concern for her anymore. Rhea Ripley isn't in the Judgment Day anymore, but not everyone seems to remember that. In particular, Raw General Manager Adam Pearce was under the impression that the Eradicator was still a part of the group. During last week's episode of Raw, Pearce introduced Bianca Belair, Io, Io Sky, and Ripley before announcing the triple threat match for WrestleMania 41. While introducing Mommy, he referred to her as a member of Judgment Day. Later, both Ripley and Pearce addressed this, with Ripley wondering how Pearce could make such an error. The Raw GM brushed off his error on X, claiming he was inebriated when making the introductions. Looking back, it was quite a hilarious botch on Pearce's part. Hopefully, for his sake, he doesn't make the same mistake twice, lest he suffer the wrath of Mommy. WrestleMania 41 is around the corner, and Rhea Ripley, along with the WWE Universe, is excited. The Eradicator is scheduled to take on both Bianca Belair and Io Sky for the Women's World Championship. However, ahead of the event, she has dropped a huge spoiler. The spoiler in question has to do with her ring gear. When it comes to WrestleMania, WWE superstars usually have some pretty memorable ring gear and entrances. This was pointed out in a recent interview Rhea Ripley had with the Toronto Sun. Rhea Ripley was asked if she had anything special planned for her entrance, and she did. She revealed that she does have something special planned for her ring gear, but it is just a little bit different from her usual attire. She tried not to spoil too much, but revealed as much as she could. She provided a clue, claiming that it would have a lot to do with a little Joker card. It really depends on what gets done in time and what is allowed, but I can tell you it's going to be a little bit different. When I say little bit, I mean a little bit. So my jacket will be a little bit different to my normal ring jacket attire, but I don't want to give away too much. Just know that I put up that little Joker card always, and that's a little clue, revealed Ripley. 8:05 to 8:35. It will be interesting to see what Ripley has in store for WrestleMania. Will it be a Joker costume? Or will it be inspired by the actual Joker card from a deck? There are so many questions, all of which will be answered in time. Speaking of ring gear, Rhea Ripley recently got to see Stephanie McMahon wear hers. The Eradicator made an appearance on McMahon's new show, Stephanie's Places, where she gifted her one of her ring jackets. Having received the gift, the two decided to recreate Ripley's entrance. Moving to the arena, Ripley was the first to enter as her music hit, before beckoning towards Stephanie McMahon. The former WWE CEO then appeared decked from head to toe in Mommy's gear. They both hit the iconic stomp, and the video was shared on Instagram. In the post, Ripley wondered how many people could say they got to do their entrance with Stephanie McMahon. It was an incredibly entertaining moment and one that personifies the relationship McMahon has with the WWE locker room. Hopefully, we will get to see more interactions like this with other superstars on her show. WrestleMania 41 will feature a huge match between Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Io Sky. These three women will be fighting for the right to be the Women's World Champion. However, before their fated bout, Ripley opened up about her real-life relationship with the other two women. In an interview with the Toronto Sun, Rhea Ripley was asked about her feelings heading into WrestleMania 41. She was asked about the journey she, Belair, and IYO Sky have been on since joining WWE. Ripley answered the question and shared her thoughts on Sky and Bianca Belair. She spoke highly of both women and recalled how they've all been on the same journey since day one. When it comes to them two, I always step back and think about what we've been able to accomplish and overcome. I'm always going through my phone and looking at old photos of all of us, just like making history together and growing up together. From taking over Raw and SmackDown as a part of NXT to the first ever Women's War Games to absolutely everything. We've always been there every step of the way, said Rhea Ripley, from 5:56:23. As the Eradicator mentioned, the three of them have accomplished a lot together, from winning world titles to creating history. Surely they will be looking to make an even bigger impact at WrestleMania 41. Heading into WrestleMania 41, the triple threat match is anyone's game. Each superstar has the potential to be the last woman standing, but WWE may have already spoiled the outcome of the match. Recently, the Stamford-based promotion shared the official poster for Clash in Paris, the PLE scheduled to take place in August later this year. The poster features both Mommy and the EST of WWE. However, the genius of the Sky is nowhere to be seen. This could suggest that WWE potentially plans on having Sky drop the title at WrestleMania 41 and having either Ripley or Belair proceed as the champion. Of course, at the end of the day, this is just speculation. After all, a poster cannot be used as the foundation to predict the outcome of one of the biggest matches at WrestleMania. Nevertheless, it is something to keep in mind.